So, good morning, everyone. My name is Zakia SAOURA, and I'm a PhD student in third year of Management Sciences. I'm working on digital entrepreneurship in Morocco, and today I will share with you the results of a comparative study between the digital and the traditional entrepreneur in Morocco, following the outline you see here. Starting with the context of our research, growing at a higher speed of some time, the phenomenon of digital entrepreneurship has not been sufficiently addressed by the scientific community. Some definitions of the concept do exist but need to be discussed. Many researchers are interested in the question of why to determine the personal characteristics of the entrepreneur and his entrepreneurial motivations. Entrepreneurs exhibit characteristics that are more pronounced in them than in the general population. These characteristics make up an average entrepreneurial profile. However, the personal characteristics of digital or traditional entrepreneurs can vary like any other individual. Uh, For example, the results of studies conducted to compare between traditional and digital entrepreneurs show that the majority of digital entrepreneurs are men aged between 25 and 45, married in most cases. In the Moroccan context, we have seen that the question that remains largely unanswered today is how the digital entrepreneur differs from the traditional entrepreneur. The objective of our presentation is to compare the digital entrepreneur and the traditional entrepreneur in the Moroccan context. We conducted a quantitative study based on a questionnaire distributed to a sample of 80 digital and traditional entrepreneurs from Morocco. First, we start by establishing a literature review dealing with the traditional and digital entrepreneur. Then we identify the themes of our questionnaire. Thereafter, we outline the methodology adopted. Finally, we present the results obtained from our research. Because we don't have a lot of time in this presentation, we will move directly to the results. So, the results obtained show us the following points of convergence and divergence between the digital and the traditional entrepreneur. For example, most traditional entrepreneurs have SAOURA company structure, while the majority of digital entrepreneurs choose the auto-entrepreneur status. Both categories of entrepreneurs prefer to have partners than to work alone. The digital entrepreneur is younger than the traditional entrepreneur. There are more traditional women entrepreneurs than digital ones. The majority of digital entrepreneurs are single, while the majority of traditional entrepreneurs are married. Both digital and traditional entrepreneurs have a higher level of education. More than 60% of digital entrepreneurs and traditional entrepreneurs have entrepreneurs in their family circle. Uh, Digital entrepreneurs are more serial entrepreneurs than traditional ones, and traditional entrepreneurs can balance their private and professional life more than digital entrepreneurs. Uh, Moving on now to compare entrepreneurial motivations. As you can see in the table, on the first hand, traditional entrepreneur and digital entrepreneur share the following motivations: prove my abilities and skills and have a better quality of life, creating added value, being useful, etc. On the other hand, they differ in terms of other motivations, such as being my own boss, autonomy and independence, enjoy full freedom in work, innovation and creativity, creating jobs, etc. For skills, they both mobilize the ability to make decisions, uh, but the traditional entrepreneurs insist as indispensable skills to have energy and dynamism, self-confidence, enthusiasm. For its part, the digital entrepreneur considers web development, digital marketing skills are very important for the success of a project in the digital. Concerning the behavior, both have attitudes of risk taking, multitasking, initiative taking, and the traditional entrepreneur adheres completely to importance to money and wealth, believe in fate or luck. On the other hand, the digital entrepreneur is more in opening to change, the importance of social and professional media, never off because of computers and the internet, with a risk of exhaustion. Traditional or digital, they aspire to improve their skills and the development of their company or startups. As for the traditional entrepreneur, they have interest in social and sustainable development. On the other hand, the digital entrepreneur has a vision of opening to the international market, uh, earning a decent living, search for recognition are the values that the traditional and the digital entrepreneurs share in their companies or startups. To conclude, our study has shown that there are similarities and differences between the digital entrepreneur and the traditional entrepreneur, but they both share many entrepreneurship characteristics. We encountered one main limitation, not having access to traditional and digital entrepreneurs in some Moroccan regions. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.